morning, good morning. Here we go. See what God's got in store for us today. We got company. Holy smokes!
You missed it.
I didn't miss anything. We all here. Can you believe this? I just come sashaying on up the boardwalk.
Are you Pawleys Island Peeps?
Nah.
Oh, okay. The guy on Pawleys Island Peeps does this every morning.
Well, you got to share this.
Right.
Y'all local?
Yep.
Me too. Where you from?
Pawleys Island.
Come on, nobody's from here.
Yep. Been here all my whole life.
Dadgummit, that's crazy.
He has not been here his whole life.
I know.
He's from Iowa.
I know.
I'm from Pennsylvania. Right?
It's okay, but where are we from now, people?
Now we're from here.
Here, I need your help. Don't miss the sunrise.
Okay.
All right, it's kind of heavy. Boom. And it's cold, but no wind.
No wind. That's why I brought here.
So, you're about to be interviewed. Don't tell me your name.
All right.
This is going out to Pawleys Island Peeps.
All right.
Dave Clayton is my dear friend. He's doing one right now. You know that.
Yeah.
What drove y'all to come down here?
Well,
Because I got my story.
I could say,
How long you been together? Let's do that.
7 years.
Oh, that's a magical number.
7 years. I got up because I was thinking how many.
Come on, you got to get close to the microphone.
Oh.
If we're going to do this, we're going to do this.
I got up and did it because so many times I want to and I don't do it.
You're better now. Yeah?
And then I was thinking how many times people want to do it, but don't have the resources to do it. They have to drive hours and hours, and they spend weeks and weeks planning, and it's right here on our front porch. So I said, man, I got to go take advantage of that.
That's a good perspective,
That is it.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Life is about perspective.
right.
And you got it.
That's
You
right.
didn't miss it.
So I gave her 12 minutes, and she got ready in 7.
How did you do that?
I
Did you
don't
teach
know.
my wife that secret? All right, you got to talk a little bit, whatever you want to say. We just having fun.
We need more than 7 minutes.
Need more than 7.
Okay, husband.
I originally got up at
Fiancé.
5:30, and I was thinking, give her some time to sleep.
Soon to be husband. Listen,
Right.
if you want to make it another 7 years, give her more time to sleep.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
What do you got to say about that, fiance?
She did it though.
Well, now let me share something, and then I'll fling it back to you. I love what you said.
Yeah.
I live right over there. Do I come out? No. But do I punish myself? No. I come when I can.
Right.
It's all good.
Right.
Got a new fake Southern accent and everything. We've been here 4 years.
4 years.
So anyway, what drove us here is my wife is that we're about to celebrate her being cancer-free for 5 years.
Oh wow.
Do the math. We've been here 4. So a year after she was cancer-free for a whole year, we said, what are we doing in cold, snowy Baltimore,
Oh, Baltimore.
where we raised our family, 3 kids? And we both looked at each other. We were actually having dinner. Our friends were over our house. You know that line in the movie where we need a volunteer? There's a bunch of people on the line. Everybody steps backwards,
Right.
and there's one poor Slav, you know. So the 4 of us were having dinner after dinner, a couple bottles of wine. You've been there. And we said, all right, who's moving south? We didn't know where we were. Who's moving south? It was snowing outside. It was middle January. Let me get this right, 2017. Is that right? Yeah, it was 2017. That's
Wow.
right.
Wow.
And so, to shorten the story, we said, we going. So that was January. We put an offer on a house in April. We closed in July.
Wow. There you go.
The house is right back there.
Fantastic.
Cool. That's great.
Because April 16th, cancer-free, 5 years.
Wow.
Praise
Right.
God.
That's right.
Hodgkin's lymphoma, be gone.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great story. And it's real. We lived it. She lived it. Not many people know that. Now
Now they,
now they will.
now they will.
All right, your turn. What brought y'all here?
I left Iowa in 1990 to go to the military, and I was stationed at Fort Bragg, Fayetteville, a couple hours.
Yeah.
And I was coming.
Sin City.
Yeah.
Right. Sin
I was
City.
coming down here on the weekends and just fell in love with it. And as soon as I got out, first place I came was here, and I've been here ever since.
What a story.
Yeah.
You just bang out, fell in love.
Babe, stayed here.
That's pretty powerful. How did you know as a soldier to come here?
We're coming down chasing girls on the weekend as kids. And that's where the Marines came to Myrtle Beach, and the Army guys from Fort Bragg came to Myrtle Beach, and that's what we did on the weekends when we had time off.
Well, you're too young to retire. Thank you for your service,
Yeah.
by the way. What you, and you don't have to share this for all the world. What you all gonna do now?
I do Medicare
Oh,
stuff, and
Oh.
she's a financial person.
I'm gonna give you some sales training right now for the world. That means all your competition.
Right.
So, which form? Part A, B, C, or D?
Well, Part A is original Medicare, and so is Part B. And then C is going to be your Medicare Advantage plan that combines everything, including your prescriptions. So
Good. How about D?
that's your drug plan. You got to be careful with those drug plans, though, because your different formulas and stuff that's on there, and the co-pays, and a lot of them don't coincide together, so it's very specific to you. You know what I mean? Those drug plans are very, very specific. So you need to really get a good idea of how many medicines you're on, and what would be the best plan for you, you know, because they're all different. What might be good for you is different for this person over here.
'Cause every human body is unique.
Right.
Once you hit the old big 65, first of all, thank the Lord every day when you wake up. And second of
Yeah.
all, if I can be so bold, I don't know your world, but I'm a trainer / teacher for all kinds of things. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Whatever you do, people, do not, just because there's some celebrity that you grew up with
Right.
comes on TV, look, he's only trying to make some money, you know,
Right.
in his old age. Do not call that 800 number
Right.
and get yourself some Medicare thing because you called an 800. No. You want to call? Actually, you want to do a commercial for yourself?
Yep.
Who do you want to call? Ghostbusters.
Call
Who else?
call Alan Wyan. I'm on Polly's Island Peeps.
How do you spell your last name?
WION.
WION.
And I help people individually. I've been doing it since 2012. Been helping a lot of people. And each plan, like I said, is very unique.
Let's take a look at Alan for the video. That's right. Who are we talking about here? And it's new friend Bruce Coastal. And so, well, I'll tell you, us old people, between 63 and 64, we don't know our elbow from our kneecap when it comes to. So we need a guy like you.
Yeah, I could definitely help. I've been doing it quite a while. But like I said, though, you got to be very careful who you speak to and trust and stuff, because there's a lot of. I only specialize in that.
Right.
I don't do anything else. I used to do a lot of
You do
things.
supplements too.
I used to do, well, supplements I do, but I used to try to be the jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I got with her.
Yeah.
She was
You mean
my fiance.
You mean you got lucky?
Got lucky.
You mean you upscaled is what you're trying
Right.
to tell us here.
And
That's what
she
you're
was
talking
a executive with Cracker Barrel, and I was kind of scrambling all around trying to be jack of all trades, and she says, focus on one thing, become an expert on one thing. Bam, things just turned around, and you know what I mean? Things just turned around.
Because, Alan, as we like to say, forgive my language here, because, Alan, the riches is in the niches.
The niches.
Bitches?
That's right. But that's when it really turned around, though, when I started focusing on that.
Yeah.
becoming an expert, trying to become an expert on it, because it's always changing, it's evolving all the time. Different things, like a lot of people didn't know Donald Trump did with the insulin thing, you know, with all that co-pays. It went from $750 if you get on the right drug plan, it's $30 copay for insulin.
For somebody 65, 70, that's significant revenue, money that the expenses that they can spend that on travel.
Right, but not every prescription company participates in it though.
So basically, you need a Sherpa to guide you up the Medicaid mountain, Medicare mountain.
Medicare mountain, or Medicaid, Medicare and Medicaid, because there's people
So
that
everybody
need that.
hear that? You need a Sherpa, a trusted advisor, somebody that's been in Pawleys Island to guide you up, as a Sherpa does with the bags and the packs and Mount Everest, and you've seen the movie, to guide you up Medicaid and Medicare mountain.
That's right.
And you need an expert. And if you're in Pawleys Island, come on now, give the business to us locals.
That's right.
Because you know what they say, the riches
Are in the niches.
bitches. All right. Oh, the fiance likes that one.
I gotta remember to put that
Dang,
on
I
my
gotta
Facebook
laugh.
page.
Anyway, listen, I enjoyed all this. Y'all been a great guest
That was
host.
unexpected.
And we got the sunrise too.
Right.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the people
Oh man.
about maybe a little ninja trick about that they can trust you based on what you're about to say?
Little ninja trick, huh?
Yeah. Get back up a little bit.
Get
We don't want to frighten anybody.
get
away.
educated. Get educated. Research. Do your research. Don't just trust anybody, especially the phone calls, stuff like that, because they're trying to sell you something, one particular thing, and they don't have an idea of all the different realms. So I guess that would be what I would say is get yourself educated first.
And I would say, for Alan, I'm going to give this to you, Alan. This is for you, Alan. For you. BruceCoastal.com/brain. You give that, it's all free. I'm not capturing names. For people over 65 who need help with their brain. Actually, if you're even younger, because Alzheimer's begins 30 years before the first symptom. Bruce Coastal, my name is Bruce, we live with the coast, .com/brain. P.S. I'm migrating over to assumethezoom.com/brain. So at some point in 2021, you'll say, what? Yeah, it's just assumethezoom.com/brain. Everything's the same. But there's nothing. So right now it's brucecoastal.com. So Alan, why I tell you this is, you want to be a trusted advisor, now you have a resource.
That's right.
For free.
For free.
And it's called brucecoastal.com/brain. And when you post your stuff, pop it in there. It'll attract bees to the honey.
That's right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, go warm your fiance's hands.
All right.
She's been so gracious, but her hands are freezing.
Yeah, her hands are freezing. It was beautiful this morning, though. Let me
Oh,
tell you.
I'm telling you. You know, God put us together here for a reason today.
That's right.
Because life is tough by yourself, but when you can rub up against somebody else and share brains, experiences, and basically share love, that's what this morning's all about. Life is so much easier
Sure is.
than slugging it out alone and in your room, never coming outside because you're old and COVID and the world and the news and blah blah blah. The world is outside your door.
Right. Aren't you glad you came out? See, look at her. She always is. And
Of
she
course.
knows she was going to regret it too. That's why I'm coming.
Aw.
She goes, I'm coming. I said I had the coffee for you.
Can you read what came up on my screen? This is in my calendar. I'll help you.
The first thing a person should do when they wake up is to pray on today.
There you go.
That's right.
So that shows up in my little calendar every morning so I don't get mixed up in the morning. If I can worry
Proper
about...
mindset. First
Oh,
thing.
There it is. Oh, Lordy.
You go to church around here?
Well, I haven't been to church since March.
Okay.
Beach Church in Myrtle Beach.
Pastor Todd Elliott.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we like Todd. He's good.
I was one of their leaders in the Celebrate Recovery down there.
Nice.
Sean Norton. Sean's the administrator of it. When I went through my divorce and that helped me out quite a bit. Went through there. It's a 12-step program you go through, but it's all about hurts and your habits. A lot of people think it's about drug addictions and different stuff, but that Celebrate Recovery is a Christ-based 12-step group that helps you hurts. You know, there's a lot of hurt going on out there, and I tried a lot of different things to get rid of that hurt, but the only one thing it did was Jesus.
Oh.
You know.
We have a daughter who's adopted from Siberia when she was 2.5. And she's our third child. And you know, she has that wound. That abandonment wound. Her mother gave her up.
Yeah.
And there's only one thing that can fill it. And it manifests in her life in so many different ways. Seeking attention. Anonymity is a good thing. Foster Brooks. Y'all are old enough to remember Foster Brooks? Nah, that's my generation. Anyway, who's the guy that plays a drunk guy on today? He's always drunk. Author, Dudley Moore.
Oh, Dudley Moore. Okay.
Oh, you're that generation.
Yeah, I remember
right?
Dudley Moore. Yeah.
Oh, Rhode Island beat the crap out of it in a war.
Yeah.
Anyway, Squirrel. What were we talking about? Oh, anonymity.
Anonymity and
Thank you.
confidentiality. You're right.
So, heal the brain, heal the heart, and there's only really one thing that can heal. I mean, you could try. You can even try close friends. Close friends is good. Iron sharpens iron. But you know what? Even that is man-made.
Actually, there's a Celebrate Recovery meeting at All Saints Church up here in Pawleys Island. There's one there, one at South Strand, Beach Church. I haven't been much to the one up here, though. I heard they got the best food, though. I've been up here a couple times.
Well, if you're going to get rid of one addiction, you may as well go for another.
Good program, though. Pastor Todd's a good guy, too.
Oh, Stacy and Stacy and Todd.
Yeah.
And we know their whole life story because when they preach from, or he preaches from him, the experiences God gave him.
You know his story from his. He didn't even want to be a preacher. He wanted to be a sportscaster or something.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I miss going to.
I'm going Sunday.
Oh, are you?
I'm hightailing it. I don't care.
We've been watching it on.
Me too.
Online quite a bit.
It's fun, but it's just not the same.
Not the same.
I'm going. In fact, you want to go with me?
I'll go Sunday.
All right. Can you write my number down? Now, we don't have to carpool.
All right.
Like that. If that's too quick, too fast, no worries. But I want to meet you there.
Alrighty.
I actually listen. There's only
The
one.
later one or the earlier one?
Nine.
Yeah. Okay. I like getting it out of the way.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Bruce Seidman, Seidman. All right, Pawleys Island peeps, if you want to call me, here it comes. Get your pencils ready. But don't call complaining. I'll hang up on you so fast. 443 6 2. Holy God, squirrel. 9 0 5.
I missed the.
I know. We'll catch up later.
Right.
2-5. My plan is working.
Right.
All right. I have 2,500 people out there.
Do you really?
I don't want the phone to blow up.
Is that many on Pawleys Peeps? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to Beach Perch with my new friend Alan and his fiance. Although we'll meet up there, we'll mask it up, we'll glove it up.
Glove it up.
It's been a whole year. It's been a whole year.
Sure has.
Whew. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.